morning, it's Harvey Jackson. Just go through, this morning I'll go through the USDA results. President Trump put some tariff relief on some of the food products that are getting out of hand, very inflationary, and just a quick clip of Clownshow Carney there as well. So as you can see on the top here, you've got the corn production. Expectation was it would be cut a little bit more. So corn traded quite a bit, in red on Friday after the report. Doesn't seem to be reacting much farther than that. And then yield did get cut here as well, and just slightly more than expected. And then when you look at the world ending stocks, there's still, going to be an increase in world ending stocks on the soybeans, and a lot of that is a result of the Brazil expectations of growing a big crop. And then when you look at the ending stocks for the whole world here, you can see wheat moved up, and your corn moved up as well. So we'll as we digest this, we'll see how this actually plays out here as well. So soybean, this is the USDA just showing it in a different graphic. So expectation is around the 44.5 million metric ton ending stocks, and the world is going to be sitting in the neighborhood of 188. So just you'd see where that actually puts everybody. And then when you look at Canadian canola, and the 6.7 is going to be your export number, or expected to be export number. And the other number that I want to point out is they have a 12 million crush. It's still going to have a fair bit of carry out ending stocks, even with their numbers. They're saying 20 million of production. The Canadian wheat, the export number is going to be less than last year, where ending stocks is going to be higher, and production is higher as well, by 1 million metric tons. Trump cuts the tariffs on beef, coffee, and other foods, and the new exemptions, such as which took effect retroactively to midnight on Thursday, mark a sharp reversal of Trump, who was insisting that the sweeping import duties imposed earlier this year were not inflationary. He said to reporters on Air Force One that there's, for the medium and low income people, that they're going to get a $2,000 payment that comes from the tariffs. And he's decided that food items could be exempt since they are not grown or processed in the U.S. And given the conclusion of 9 framework deals, two final agreements on reciprocal trade, and 2 investment deals. So here's the headline, and I'm just wondering if this is actually going to maybe have a little bit more impact on beef prices. Probably maybe another leg down. We'll have to see. So both New Zealand and Australia are welcoming this trade, because they export a fair bit of beef into the U.S., especially with the prices as they were climbing. Here's Clownshow Carney. Flipping idiot. And over here, he was at the game for the Grey Cup, and as soon as they pan over to him, they all of a sudden get some booze. It was pretty funny. You can see the cold looks like it's going to set in, and probably going to be in Western Canada as well. But you can see this wave effect. Here's the snow that's coming in, and it's going to come in only at the very end of November here. No significant moisture anomalies. They look pretty normal for this time of year. Just a quick look at the markets here. Canola is basically trading sideways, just a buck up here at 648.30. Rapeseed down €0.75 at 4.79. Soybean oil trading flat at 50.38 cents. Palm oil at 41 ringgit, or 4,140 ringgit. Crude palm oil, or crude West Texas oil, right at $60 a barrel. Soybeans trading back up some of its wide range that we saw on Friday at $11.34. Spring wheat up 4 cents, and the other wheats are up 3 to 4 cents as well. Canadian dollar slightly down, and corn just up a penny. So it's just a quick look here. You can see that we're still chopping sideways into this market here. I still expect December 4th to be a bigger date But here's your rapeseed on that leg up, and it's still trading right at the 38.2 retracement. $131 differential between the U.S. or the Canadian canola and the European canola, priced in European or Canadian dollars. So it's $131 more expensive than Canadian canola. So and the USDA basically said that we're going to have potentially 6.7 million metric ton exports. That's kind of in line with what I have there, with the exemption of China not buying anything from us so far. Soybean oil chopping sideways, but still making lower lows or lower highs here. This is the where soybeans are at. You had a big down day. It looks like we're recovering half of it again today. Palm oil futures basically going sideways here, not doing anything. And here's your crude oil. Still got some downward pressure in that channel. And the same thing with the Canadian dollar. Some downward pressure in that channel as well. US dollars basically just trading sideways below that $100 index. Your wheat has a bit of a recovery from Friday's red day. It wasn't a big red day like we've seen in the past, but it's still a bit of a recovery here, so that's a good thing. Kansas, the same thing, and Chicago's actually got a bit of recovery, and yet you did not see this in the MATIF. Corn futures, green today, but that big candle down. We'll see if we can get some more support and retrace there. I'm thinking that with the Aussies and New Zealand opening up some of their beef to be imported into the tariff-free going into the U.S., you'll see maybe this trade lower here today, both on the feeder and the live cattle. And lean hogs, the other data that needs to be seen is probably the cold storage, so that we can get an idea what kind of stocks there is of the lean hog futures in the country. So we got through that report. The next one is in a few weeks. The StatCan. I do not expect it to be a good number. So one report that's coming out today is your no bug crush numbers, which are usually known, but we'll see how it gets